evil souls are hunting me. Me, the son of a beloved elderman. Was it naive of me to believe my status as a nobleman held some sway over the churls and serfs of this shire? What cause have any to dishonor me? Look! Boats there! We could sail the waters.
What were you told when the gods exiled you?
Oh, scraps of nonsense. I woke to screaming. A man grabbed me, said I was an immediate danger to my father. Ha! Horse pucky. Mercian soldiers then shackled me, rode me blindfolded to the River Wash, and told me plainly, start anew elsewhere or face death in Lincolnshire.
What did they mean?
Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. Oh, some nonsense about me praying for his death. Hungry for his inheritance.
Speak plainly, Hunwald. I cannot help you if I don't know the full story. You hold no grudge against your father?
No, never. No, Hey, wait! Hell with you! Here's Lincoln, the city of my birth, the cauldron of my present sorrows.
Follow my lead. Intruder! Come on! Get over here!
Hunwald! Praise God you live! I do, my dear Regenhair, body and soul. Tell my father his son has returned and in fighting form. It is urgent I speak with him.
I'm sorry, Lord, but your father has been taken.
Taken? When?
Weeks ago, Lord. And well ill he was when they carried him off. I wish I could say more.
Have you looked for him?
Oh, I dare not go asking after him, for fear of stepping above my caste. But he'll be in good hands, don't you worry. Up there with the abbess and her sisters and all.
He still has friends in Lincoln. That's a good sign.
Bishop Herefrith among them. He's kept a vigil at the town hall, looking after things in your father's absence until he returns.
Will we find trouble there? At the town hall?
You mean soldiers and the like? Aye. There have been many, many more about since your father took his leave.
Right. We'll find a quiet way in if we can. Who was that fellow?
He's an old fixture of my family's household. Loyal to the end. He helps run the place, and he's known me since I was but a little lordling. A simple fellow, but worth every pinch of his salt.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Halt!
damp on the air. I fear grey clouds will gather soon.
Aye, and foul deeds are brewing. The horses can feel it too, neighing and rolling their eyes.
That's them being horses, mate.
Lincoln seems a good place to trade.
Does it?
The market is flush with goods.
Yes, it must be. Growing up, we never wanted for anything in my father's home. Bread and poultry and field fruits of all manner. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them.
Stretch
I
your
shall
wings,
return
sinner.
to my speech. I suppose this is where our servants purchased them. Lincoln's boon was ours as well.
How often did you leave your house, Hunwald?
Oh, from time to time. Yes. Archer, Herevry, tell Lord Hunbeor his son has returned.
My lord, you're well.
Lord Hunward, you should have sent forewarning of your return to avoid the violence that dogs you. Live?
Why so surprised to see my return, Bishop?
Oh, worse than dead. It is my reluctant duty to...
I have no patience for insult and rumor. We've come to...
Lord Hunbeor has gone, I'm afraid. He would not say where to, but...
What on earth do you mean by that? What?
Your father feared for his life, Hunwald. In his weakened state, he could not defend himself. Not...
How dare you? Eivor is above reproach.
See this from my view, Hunwald. You arrive after a strange absence, with a hired Viking in... This does not, in my estimate.
If I meant to murder you, these stones would be slick with your gore already.
Such violence. Good heavens. Gods must have purpose for you pagans in his hope.
Hunwald, your father was at my hospice for a time, but he left of his own accord without saying a word.
Come, Abbess. We should leave this young lord.
Take care, my boy.
Stay within these walls where you're safest. I will have a look around, see what I can learn about your father.
If my father spent time at the hospice here, the healers who work there may not talk to them if you can. Find out...
Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Hunwald's father was recuperating here not long ago. Someone may have seen him depart. Do you know where your Elderman is?
I can tell you a few things, but not here in the open. Follow me.
This is far enough. Tell me what you know.
Oh, I know loads of things about our Elderman. I know his favorite foods.
But where has he gone?
Ah, where? I have no bloody idea.
Forget it. Are you the head sister here?
Aye. And I'm not too comforted by the sight of you wielding... It's bad enough I've got these armored codpieces watching me work. Now you...
No harm will come to you or the...
I'd be risking my neck telling you anything. And if my head rolls, these...
Your Elderman would agree. So the sooner I find him, the more quickly these prowling guards will...
That's a pleasant thought. Our lord was in a bad way here. And getting work then. Quite against my instruction. There's no working bathhouse in Lincoln. So, I gather they meant the old ruins just south of here.
Ruins just south of here?
I pray you find him. He's in desperate...
wise to let those Mercians nobles use our tunnels, if you ask me.
What choice do we have? At least this way, they'll leave us be.
They killed one of their own. What's to stop them from splitting our skulls as well?
Because they fear us, see? No one takes us for fools. You got it.
Whoa!
Miles away, what? Christ Jesus, you haven't got enough brains in your head to blink, have you?
These tunnels run deep. Was the Elderman fleeing to a hideaway beneath Lincoln?
Damn it!
Guards here are vigilant.
More Mercians traipsing across our routes. Can't piss from here to Bolingbroke without someone demanding some ungodly deal.
All this traffic has made smuggling a difficult job.
Smuggling will...
There was fighting here. About what? A violent struggle between nobles and bandits. The bandits did not fare so well. A noble's cloak with the image of a swan. Looks like the elder men passed this way. I know a lonely door that would love to meet this key. Saxon noblemen paid some bandits for permission to sneak through these tunnels on their way to Bolingbroke Castle. Mercian nobles made a deal with some bandits, paid them hush money to let them sneak through these caves. When the time came, the bandits ambushed the nobles, but it did not end well for the bandits. In the struggle, the Elderman's cloak was torn off, but he got away and headed east for Bolingbroke Castle. That's my best lead. Fresh air. I should not be seen in this area. Cast about this land, my friend.
Come no closer.
What do you see?
Bush, you can't outrun me! Hey, hey! We have this. I'm getting away from me.
I'm on the right track. That keep is well protected.
I wonder what in God's name we're here for. Hunbeor is his own prisoner.
He's an ill man, leave him be. Besides, we ain't got it too rough. We can hunt in the wolds of Lindsey and whore in Botolston.
Too right, too right. I've gone done with idle time. Grab some ale and let's skin some animals here.
By God, it's burning. What's all that?
There now, my lord. All is prepared. Shall we begin the washing? Hey, who comes? Welcome, stranger. Are you here to pay tribute to our Lord Ealdorman?
This biscuit has been dry for some time, sister. How long has the Ealdorman been dead?
Dead is such a drastic word. I like to think of my lord as transformed.
That's not untrue.
Have you need of anything?
Hunwald deserves to know that he's owed an inheritance and...
All in good time.
No, now.
When the guards put him in my care, I was told when I asked who gave these orders.
I have seen all I need to, but Hunwald will...
Of course. You're welcome to search through his effects.
I'll find something. A box of musty clothing, and a brooch with a crest. The House of the Ferocious Swan. This will do. I'll return this brooch to Hunwald in Lincoln. I hope the poor boy can withstand such ill news. Dried herbs and berries, crushed into powder.
The time between my lord's departure and his burial is longer than usual. My lord must keep up appearances for his upcoming rites.
I do not know what this is, and I'd rather not ask.
Yes, I thought the same. Troubling.
Help, please!
What happened? Were you bit?
Oh, yes. Snake bit. Just like you. Attack! Our brothers and sisters have turned the very soil of the sacred land. No more. You're going back north where you belong. We will rid England of your kind.
Thanks for your contribution. Be gentle if they spot me.
Eivor! What news?
Your father is dead.
Wait, what?
The sigil of Hunbeor's house. I found it near his body.
No. No, this cannot be. He was strong, a pillar of Lincolnshire. He cannot be gone. He...
Oh, you poor boy. I'm so sorry.
I am a man, Archer! Do you hear me? I am a man, and I am...
That a son has lost his father, but your shire has also lost its elderman.
I'm sorry, Hunwald. I had already asked a priest to...
What?
I didn't tell you sooner because I thought by some miracle...
You lied to me!
You silly, sobbing mooncalf.
Lord have mercy on that woman. She should have said...
Hunwald was the son of an elderman. Will he take his father's seat?
The title's not hereditary, but he can plead his case before a shire moot. King Ch...
Explain how this works.
A moot is a meeting of lords. We convene from time to time.
It was always my intent, but between our troubles in Lincoln and the bandits' raid...
Someone in the Shire wants Hunwald dead. If I have to assemble an army to make sure this...
The Shire moot is a lawful god.
Apart from Hunwald.
If I may be so bold, I should like to put my name forward. Under my care, this Shire has found some peace this past month.
I will offer my name as well. My family has ancient ties to this land, and I am proud to say I have forged quite a friend.
Good. My priests will spread word of the moot across the Shire, and will...
Do visit my estate, Eivor.
I'll find the time.
Eivor, a word if you don't mind.
Is the word Christ or pagan?
I deeply regret my churlish way.
Love is a difficult feat.
Yes, quite. In any case, thank you.
With Hunbeor's death an open secret, Hunwald's enemies may strike again. I should find him before they do. Archer went to console him. I should follow her. Archer, where is Hunwald?
I tried to console him, but he pushed me. I love the boy, I do. But I fear what would happen if he... I saw him ride north, following the paved Roman road, to the old tall tree where he offered...
Hunwald loved you like family.
In my way, I was trying...
Oaths and ale work better.
I must beg forgiveness from my God. The Lord lifts up the meek. We must praise him.
What is it, a fight?
I've never heard of a Hunwald. I can't even properly say the name. Is it Hunwald or Hunwald? Someone help! They mean to hang me for something I did not do!
That is not Hunwald. Why don't you let us decide? Untie me, quickly!
Seems there's a bounty out on Hunwald.
Oh, he's ruffled some feathers, that much is clear. Do you know him?
I do.
Then the
right place.
Thanks for saving my neck, stranger.
We bring Christ's mercy! The target! Strike for...
Go, Sunan.
These woods, Father. Oh, these woods. I remember... Eivor, what a pleasant surprise. Would you drink with me?
Hunwald?
Come, sit.
Let's have a drink.
Here we go.
Do not gorge on grief, nor give in to...
That is quite... My father would have liked you.
He had a large heart and a love for his people.
He and I used to wander up this way all the time. I was a rubbish hunter.
A toast. To your father. He may have dwindled from this world in death.
Why so...
Skull!
Skull. and then...
Right.
You know what?
After you.
Nothing like drinking and riding to jostle your troubles away.
And the contents of your gut.
Now come and enjoy the splendor of my shire.
You Saxons and your tiny splendor. You have never seen mountains, have you? Or deep fjords like a giant's axe wound? Or towering falls that steam in the dead of winter? Snow sparkling like a blanket of jewels? That is splendor.
Well, if your homeland is so splendorful, why come to England at all?
You cannot grow crops on a blanket of jewels.
Very true.
I'll admit, your countryside does take the breath away.
Quite so, quite so. I love this land. And should I follow my father's footsteps, I shall do my solemn duty to protect her. I know many think me foolish, inexperienced. But I would ask that they judge me by my future hopes, not my past reputation. If I am given sway over this land and show myself to be a poor leader, shame me, punish me, of course. But give me that chance. By God, have that chance.
What was that?
Birds, Eivor. Someone told them to.
Stop here. Something isn't right. I'll find the trouble before it finds us.
Eivor, I am sweating from head to toe. Do not leave me here.
Hush. Stay calm.
Wait for my signal. You'll get yours, bloody heathen.
Hide or fight, Hunwald! Now!
Father, give me strength to survive this.
That's twice they tried to kill you, Hunwald.
And twice failed.
Someone in Mercia wants you dead.
Yes, including my dear Swanborough.
I am serious, Hunwald.
Plain and clear.
Hunwald, are you sure this place is safe?
The safest spot in the Shire, yes. Here I am with a chance to be Alderman, but I have yet to prove myself worthy. To you, to the Shire, to her. I can do nothing without my darling lady. You've made me realize how much I've neglected her through this fatal stupor of mine.
This I must see for myself.
Oh, thank the heavens! There she is!
Hunwald!
It has been far too long, my little jewel.
I'm fine, my love. I wilted without you.
Ah, yes. I am proud to present...
Hello, Eivor.
Getting to know one another will have to wait.
What's happened?
My father is dead. Died of a cruel disease, apparently.
Oh, my love, I'm so...
And someone in your shire wants to make sure Hunwald fall.
Let them try.
A shire moot will soon be held. Hunwald should stay here out of...
What if I left it all behind, my love?
Hunwald, no. The Shire must be led with courage.
Whatever strength you lack, you have in Swanborough.
Yes. If anyone can lift my spirits in time for the Shire...
Come inside and rest your bumbling bones.
Keep watch over that one. Men have come for him more than once.
My blade will keep him safe.
I do not doubt it.
Can you hear me?
Looking for someone?
My husband. He was not supposed to leave home.
Fallen asleep.
Yes, a curse he has carried his whole life. At any moment...
Dangerous to be out there on his own.
His bag is gone. I fear he may have taken... Justy, where are you? Thank you. He's not... Follow my voice, Justy! 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 Come home!
Those are the cries of a broken heart. Who died?
My beloved cat, Sphinxie. And please do...
Nothing hurts quite like a fresh wound. But in time...
Oh, if only. Instead, I...
How long ago did
11 years ago tomorrow.
A little. Have you thought about honoring Sphinxie with a shrine?
I am halfway there, but I cannot bring myself to sort through...
I will help you. We will build Sphinxie a shrine together. Where should I start?
My home.
There must be something I can find in here for the cat shrine. If I can sort through all the rubble. Shit! This to the shrine. Here we are. I have found some of Sphinxie's belongings.
You have? Oh, wonderful. Bring them to the shrine just over there beneath that shrub.
It is done. A shrine dedicated to Sphinxie, and a home you can return to again. It may take some getting used...
And here I thought all Danes were ruthless plunderers. Murderers. You have a soul.
Welcome to my estate, old friend.
Thane Alfgar. It's a...
Quite right. I often get lost swimming to my island in this float.
You're flush with land and crops, to be sure. You're a brave man to flaunt your riches.
It's not bravery, it's trust. I trust the respect I've earned keeps Saxon and Dane alike from temptation.
You said you had something to show me when we last spoke. What did you mean?
Yes, I did. Observe. This fine specimen belonged to our beloved elderman, Hunbeort, before his untimely passing. He left it here when we last hunted together. I now wish you to have it.
This has the feeling of a bribe, Alfgar.
Bribe you? Heavens, no. This is a simple gift of thanks. For solving... Now, take it and come hither. Leave...
We're hunting or fruit picking?
Both, if you like. To be plain, Eivor, a great bear has been badgering my estate for weeks. I must do away with it, if only to prevent a future tragedy.
You brought me here to hunt a bear.
Yes, and I'm so pleased you agreed to come. I suspect you know better than most that I have what it takes to lead this shire. Though its line of kings is all but ended, the people of this land still teems with life, with promise. But today, the shire languishes. It needs the guidance of new blood.
Like me.
I'm sorry?
I'm the definition of new blood. It may be I should put my name in for Elderman.
There it is, that dark sense of humor. Blunt as a hammer, eh? Like the one carried by your thunder god. I don't recall the name.
Go on.
What I mean to say is, I enjoy the company of your people. Or people like you. What little I've seen of them. And I don't care what stuffy fools like Herefriv and Hunwald say. You Danes are damn decent people. Not dense at all.
Kind of you to notice.
I remember when the Danes first arrived, not long ago.
Are we hunting, Alfgar? Or is it your hope that I'll braid your hair?
Hunting, definitely. The bear's lair should be nearby. My old friend Grim. How wonderful just...
What surprise.
Yes, and how is Grimsby?
I can't speak for all Danes, but I am well, and itching for a hunt.
Yes, that's right, very good. Speaking of Danes, I'd like... perhaps you know each other as well.
I am Norse, actually. Something you might learn by asking. Well met, Grim. Glad to have you along.
Hey, Eivor. Did he lure you here as well?
Yes, hunting a bear. That's the point of all this. We're hunting.
There's a cave just up the hill there. Seems a likely place.
If the beast is as large as Alfgar claims, it'll take all three of us to...
I'm game. Let's get the new fur cloak, shall we? There's all manner of beasts in this forest. If we don't find the bear, we'll find something worth our supper.
I have a divine rule over the land on my estate. God shall provide. Have no worry.
This is the threshold of a beast's home. There's no doubting that. That's not a bear. Wolf.
Smoke! My God! My estate is burning like a twig!
Soon to be a sea of fire.
Eivor! You're skilled enough, and I can't tell you how to handle this, but please! By God, help me with this!
I'm in this fight with you. A clutch of puny Mercians don't frighten me. To set your world aflame.
I'll send them straight to hell! The marauding menaces!
Bloody dead mother.
Search
Kill
of
the rest. Who's not nowhere to eat it? The house was closed, people.
Round the side.
The men who would see you burn are dead. Let's get these fires out.
Agreed. What a mess. A sea of ashes. I thank you, Eivor, for doing what you could.
You're a man of many riches, Algar. You can rebuild.
To be sure. But I do not look forward to the toil. Sweet Lord in heaven! The bear is returned!
The Shiremood will start soon. I should return to Lincoln to see that it goes well. Hrothgar, careful! Archer, is everything ready?
The Shire Moot will soon begin. Will you join us, Eivor? We'd be comforted by your presence.
Yes, I'm curious to see this shot. When will the vote begin, Abbess?
12 able lords of Lincolnshire have already cast their stones, but they have reached a tie. 4 votes for each man. It now falls to you to break this impasse.
Me? By whose order?
You have earned the trust of our 3 candidates, it seems. Even our bishop has found a certain.
It's an important vote for your people.
I value competent and righteous leadership, not foolish friends in high seats.
Anyone but Hunwald, you mean?
I love Hunwald as I love my own kin. But I would not put a stone in his care without... I pray that God guides your vote today, and not the devil.
There's a tree, which holds basically all of creation. And there's a snake. It almost sounds like the apples.
How are you, Lord?
Have I heard aright that you have come to break us from our deadlock?
I-
Lord Hundbeor was a bold and honest man, if somewhat reckless. I see the same qualities in his son. Therefore, Hunwald is my man.
King Ceolwulf's attendant, aren't you?
Aye. The king sends his love and support. Whatever happens here today...
He's learning fast. Good man.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its...
How fare you, Lord?
My prayers are fervent and my will is strong, Eivor. If I am...
There is more to good leadership than mere... You must be strong and stern and willing to take risks.
Of course, of course. I shall rise above the peat moss of mediocrity.
That is good to hear.
A vote for Hunwald will return the House of the Ferocious Swan to its former glory.
Bishop.
Eivor, I must...
I'm surprised to hear you vouched for me, Bishop.
I surprised myself, to be honest. But I felt it would be a good... Under my guidance, this Shire is crawling back. God knows the love that lives in my heart for the people of...
Quite a gambit, Bishop. Mad enough to work it, maybe.
Well, then. I thank you.
Grim, good to see you again.
A hearty hello, Drenger. Seems Britain is getting quite used to the idea of Danes stalking her shores.
Where do you fall in this contest, Grim? Alfgar is a friend of yours.
He is. And a good man as well.
The bishop. That's an odd...
These Christians are easy to nudge about. So desperate they are to avoid a good fight, they'll agree to...
Good evening, Alfgar.
Eivor, I hope it's not untoward, but I do need it.
It is a difficult choice, Alfgar. Know that I...
Good, good. But let me say, unreserved...
I do not doubt your... Free men, free possible future.
Which of these sad puppets will dance best when you call upon them?
It is not for myself I must cast the stone, but for my clan. Who will serve us best in a time of true need?
You can never be certain where you stand in another's heart. Choose only for yourself.
All three have strengths and weaknesses. Hunwald is not the most cunning or clever, but he has heart and spirit. Both go a long way in times of need. Lead your Shire with pride, ferocious swan.
It is decreed by this lawful Shiremoot that the Ealdorman of Lincolnshire shall be son of our dear and departed Lord Hundbjorn, Lord Hunwald of Lincolnshire.
I don't know what to say. I thank you. Deeply, madly, humbly. What more can I say? I don't know. I miss my father. I'd sooner see him standing here than... Well...
Let us all raise our cups. As all well know, this Shiremoot's decision is not final, but advisory. It now falls to our newly anointed King Ceolwulf to ratify our choice. To this end, we need not worry. Ceolwulf is a friend to Saxon and Dane alike, and he is sure to approve the result. Our good and noble friend, Arblesworth.
A septic rot has overtaken this Shire. A sickness for which there is only one cure.
Your Grace, what is this?
Nobles of Lincolnshire, stand fast!
For the glory of the ancients, leave none alive!
Is this how their god welcomes a new Elderman?
This one's gone. Find those who still draw breath. Polish your ass, Hunwald. As your war council, I suggest you waste no time in catching this grief tosser.
We should first bury our dead. No?
That choice is yours to...
Yes. Yes, of course.
I am at a loss for words. I will pray for these martyrs and tend to the remaining wounded.
Be well, Acha.
And you, Eivor. May God...
Et dixa ad eos rapscaeos Andreas Dominus Noster, et Kyrie,